Okay, let's see. Qincheng versus Sheke. That's final match. Crossed opening. Okay. So we got the attachment. So this one is answered that way, and so utter here and okay, black. I was expecting black to extend here, which is supposed to be the normal move, but black took the next corner. So anyway, is there a chance to fight this? You can play there, but pincer might be okay. If you play this far, I think it's also maybe it's a better way to fight. Don't play too close, you know. I think the worst way is that way because white is more in trouble than black, and maybe that way if two that you can play three, so at least you kind of get a base. And two is not too close from the corner, so that means still five can be great. So what I mean is, if you play there, that's okay, you can play this, but the corner is... when you play deal, it starts to be better about the corner anyway. Because black 2 should be some support. And you have to take care of this anyway. I hope I didn't misclick something. Oh, disconnect? What? No, that's okay. Yeah, here. Okay, so that way, white's to play. And what is doing white? You can play top right, you can play bottom left, you can also play here. Yeah, and he played that point. So black's played that way, okay. Not too close. Maybe I guess that here, if jump, you had to jump, but there is maybe a counter attack. Counter attack is coming, I guess. So play that way. Interesting. That's a very not usual pattern. Oh, okay. I'm looking what they said about on Fox about this. So here, what they said is after that, just play the approach as well, and you got this again. That's crazy. So you do it 2 times for black. Is it the new... so usually it's like you, as I said, that it's supposed to be you extend here. Okay, I don't know. New meta, yeah, maybe. But black just played the Sensen, so he stopped. And Rai says that Sensen losing half punt instead of approach. So that's no big deal. Half punt, of course. That's like played perfectly, but okay. And yeah, that's this move is, yeah. My first guess is also what he wants here. So that's why it is okay. So I was thinking that might be okay as well. And here, okay. So the approach here is also not AI wants, and black played here in game. But I think this one is a bit strange. That's like here, it's more approach this far or close the corner that way or that way. And AI says to play. AI says to play when white here. AI says to play here. If you play this one, there is space to extend. So that's of course too far from one. But at least when you play here, there is space to jump. But that's not really enough for white. And at least when Sansan here, black's 2 will help. And consider that 2 stones can be under attack, so you can even get stronger. So that's here, white should play shoulder it, and play this to force black's defense, and then you step back, so black turn. And as you can see, bottom left, great for black. So after this, white safe, so white will play another place. And so black choose here, and I'm not big fan of this because the Sansan is still very strong move here. So white jumped, yeah. That's, I think, a normal move. What are... Yeah. Black, instead of pincer, and I think it's a lot like AI play. That's AI says play jump first. See if there is defense. So white makes stance, but that means you can get your profit. And that's after pincer. After pincer, something like this. So this one AI says white will play that way. But you got this. So leads to another game, right? That can be played. That's now 6 and there is 7, 8, 9, 10. So can be also a way to play. And just play one space jump. Now, after this, just play one space jump. And let's white do here. Might be okay. And black just switch to another place. And white will pincer. So leads to another game. So black played here anyway playable. So black's played here. And white play another place. Okay. So black pincers here. Yeah, that's, I think, black here, white here is like good position for white. Even if, of course, you can invade with 3. So pincer makes sense. Oh, it seems the eye said that you should lottery. And let white pincer. Okay. But black choose here is, I think, really fine. Yeah, there is no reason that's bad. So now white pincers here. Okay. I think this is one of less common move, but we see it sometime. Of course, Sansan, there is many options here. You can do one space jump. You can do Kema like this. You can do the Sansan. The Sansan here leads to easy variation for black that way. So black settle, and that's black okay. And there is pincers like this or like this, more common. Sometimes this one, and this one is even less common, but that's played. And now I think it's more complex. And it seems the eye ready to Tenuki. Yeah. So that's move of black in game. Hola Alvaro. Move of the game is like one of not AI move. That's AI okay to Tenuki with this, okay to play here to fight 3 stones. But also this can be a move, and you can play there. So that's after this. So AI wants to play like this. But black choose here. So what you do here? That's not so simple here. Because if I jump, there is still elephant jump here. Which is maybe... Is it good for black? So it seems the eye says black moving game seems to be fine. What happens here? If you played here, I guess white can keep pushing. After all, if you got this, that seems to be maybe white happy to cut. Maybe you can cut by here first. As can black really, if black played here and white here, that's 2 stones are cut. So maybe it's so wrong to play blacks 2 now. And if you just played here, I think it's white happy as well. So white's played here. Okay, not playing the jump. Okay, it seems the AI just wants to play another place. Okay. So there is moves like fighting here. Play, as I said, the Sensan should be weakness here. So play the Sensan. Might be great. And also white here. It's fighting black. Get things here. So when there is capture, you play there to make right side. To turn right side into something. So white choose here instead. Okay. And black maybe had to take care of star points. Maybe here, Kosumi might be big. Because prevents white to connect. So this white, maybe imagine just black plays something here or something here. Maybe it's white here next. As this way, it's maybe you can trap black. Black can't really cut, I think. That's, I think, a good situation for white. Black in trouble, so anyway, you had to defend. And I'm not sure you can really... Is it really good to move stones? I'm not sure. So maybe it's not so good to cut. Black's played here after all, okay. Which is a big move. Then now white here. So white here, if blacks do nothing, there is a connection underneath. That's this one, you can cut, and this is, you can't really do this. So white managed to connect. So way to cut, there is a Kusumi, because this time, there is no Atori at 8, so you are fine. And that means you manage to cut 2 stones. So can be great. Of course, you can also play it here. That's, if it's like this, you know, that's black managed to cut anyway. So what he's doing? He played here. Okay. So blacks played Q5 and white's Tenuki. So black wants to fight 2 stones on bottom. So white attach, okay. Black played a cut here, and okay, captures here. Is it a big trouble for black when white here? I guess you takes. Is it true? White can cut here. And okay, I guess there is, okay, you can play it here and here, for example, to connect, but I think it's that way is okay, right? Like, white can play it here, but you can cut. So black 10 is, you're happy to play 10 for black here. So white here, black's here, and that's, you are supposed to capture them. So you are really okay. So I don't think, I think one is losing a liberty for white, which is not great. And imagine you takes time to defend here. If you capture, that's, you are safe. And so if you make your profit here anyway, black's 4 is Sente. About white's life. Or is it perfectly Sente? I'm not perfectly sure. Let's say white somewhere else. Now you played here, okay? When you play this, you cannot block because capture. But there is this, and question is it working? It seems. I mean, this is you can't really cut them, right? You can push, but why connects? You can attach here. And that way, you're not able to kill. That you cannot approach, and you can save your 2 stones. So you don't get enough time. So 11 should be way to save. So maybe Black 4 is not really Sente. So it's probably you had no time, but anyway, 1. So maybe this is you had to capture. So maybe you can play it anyway. And that's not so simple. Yeah. So white just played here. Okay, black takes, white at array. White played this at array, okay. And now black has to play the pip here. As we talked before, that's a necessary move. So it seems to be that way it's like you need the pip. But I think white needs this one. I'm curious what I said. Okay, it seems to be here. This situation here with a black here is white is leading by Komi. So which is no, black is leading by Komi. My bad. Yeah, this is black 7 points better here. It seems. But earlier I think it was good for white. So what was going wrong? Because the situation, I think it's white should not play. That's losing a liberty anyway. So the situation, black's here. So this white seems to be losing something. This situation here is AI said white took a little advantage, 3.5 points better. So white has just to play here. Black connects and white extends and black's here, so there is fight. Now you attach. There is this. You played 7, so that makes the cutting point something. That's what I mean is like 7. As we talked before, black should play 8 to connect. As if you played somewhere else and if you let's play here, this is a cut and capture. And if you play the capture, it seems to be troubles. Even if you played here, as I said, maybe you can play this. And even if black's played here, that for me it seems if you try this, that's 19 should connect and black in huge trouble. Because this is like, you can capture white and black doesn't get any eye shape. So it doesn't seem great. So that's 1-7 that you had to take, and now you can come back to defend here for white. So white will manage. And as we said, white doesn't care about black here because you are alive. The truth is you are alive. As this 19 should connect. So cut here, losing things for white. Make it close game. And yeah, after this is losing a liberty for him. What he should not. Yeah, okay. So here I was talking about maybe you played here, because that way it seems you can pretend to play here. But the way is to play that way, right? Because that you can capture. So play the 1. And blacks will play 2. because if black like moving here, that's now white here is no trouble about this. That's when you played here, that's like a black in huge trouble. That's like black dead. So that's when one is black has to play 2 here, and you can push. So white 3, black 4, and then AI says that way, and I think it's like, okay, right side is still open. White, can damage that area anyway, and like force to do this. And as we say, the black 12 is not returning to kill stones in the corner. As black here is still, white managed to connect with 19, so it should be fine. So it's not a trouble. So 12 is not a great move for black here. There is a way. And so this way is premature for white. It's premature for white because for me it seems to be like black here managed to... The pip is great as now you manage here. There is a fight, of course. But black... If black just able to connect, that's anyway success for black, I think. Because white 3 stones. What do you think about white 3 stones, So what happens? That's white here. But now black cuts here. That's anyway okay for white. This white doesn't try to save stone from ladder. So black can play Annie this time. And Tiger Mouth, so black gets a strong shape and white has more trouble. So white attach, black's played here. White cuts, black's at array. So white wants to do something here, but that's damage to the center at the same time. So the capture, white has to play here for sure, yeah. Black's defend, yes. White here, okay. So black has to play... What do you play? Maybe this may help white to make say shape. So maybe at some point you would like to play this for black. Because this may be way, to... It's never a shape for white here. So maybe at some point you want this. So yeah, black just played here. Black just played here, play that way. White at 30. Black's play this one. Now white here. Black's pushing. So this, okay, you can get a white here. But I guess when you push this time and connect, I think you can capture something at least. You can be satisfied. If white tries to play it here, that you will get some laboratory, so I guess you can also manage. So what? White is playing here, black blocking. There is still way to Atari there to breaks eye shape. So black just play here. Yeah, white has to turn. And now black's here. So white should take the ko. Black can play here as Kotrit. So white has to connect, If you keep playing here for white, I think black here is fine. White here, so there is still a ko fight to take. But the truth is you just played here, and you can play here for white, of course. But black can play here. And that make it a double ko for black to save them. So white can save, but black can take. And that you cut 3 stones in center, and white at trebles here. Anyway. So connects, takes. And if you capture here, that's white will be in danger. So white has to connect. And now black's played here, okay? So takes a ko. That you need it. But now, okay, here. Takes ko. That's a resist, you should take the ko. And so here. Black's played here. So if white connects, you can still block, right? And imagine white moving out. This is Atari. Where is white got it? I think even if white played here, you takes. Because you kill bottom side. So even if it's that way, you just need to save stones, of course. But if you save them, you win the game. White may play it here, but again, I think it should takes, because white's profit here is never enough. That you kill bottom side. And 4 stones here, they are not alive. So it can be a huge success for black. So white's played here. Okay, that's way at least. When you takes, white takes. That's right. But yeah, here, and that's white maybe captures here. Yeah, okay. But at least that way here takes, maybe way. But white's super alive on bottom side this time. Okay, but black just blocking here. Okay. So white takes? No. So black stones here are dead anyway. So you can't really save them. White here. Okay. Black jumps. White here. Black Kosumi, there is a cut. I guess. That's what I mean is there is a push and cut here. You have to be careful with this. So white captures here, okay. Black go down to makes a better shape. And white defend cutting point. Okay. So black's defend. Is the eye still says black very good? It seems black lost something at some point. Okay. So what the eye tells us about the variation here on bottom. That's here. It seems to be here very good for black, leading by still around 7 points. But black should have played here. Or extend. And maybe... Oh yeah, and also already on move here. Don't block right now here. AI says you should play 1 for 2. That's breaking a little AI shape anyway. And you play there. So you got that way. And now 7 here. You got 8, 9, 10. So I'm pretty sure 11 here. That's super easy to know. If you need the shape, that you play 13, it's 2 eyes. If you really need them. Okay. So I guess it's ends of AI version is white 10, but if you don't play 11 here, I don't know what you play. So, because cut is too strong. So just that way, it's 7.5 points better for black. But blacks play this, and that's make the game closer. Only 3 points lead. And there is one bad move. It's this one. It's this one, but white here is wrong. This is white should take coup already. Yeah. Okay. White should have taken the coup right now. And black playing here. White's pushing an artillery. Black's playing here. Oh no, that's not here, white one. Oh, okay, white one should be here. Capture. Okay. That's the thing. Captures here. Play this. So white doing this. No, black didn't connect here against this artillery. Black's play this artillery. So white takes. Black connects. And white's played here. And black takes here. That's super complex, of course. So anyway, AI says half points, but I'm not perfectly sure. And so when white played here anyway, that's not bad for black. 5 points better. And I think we can look the result here. You don't have so many choice in that fight anyway. But what about the result here? That's the important. That's here AI says 4 points better for black. Yeah. Auto makes profit, at least on left side, right? On left side, it's difficult to play for white. I think you can't, if white tries to destroy left side, you are losing top, for sure. But I think it's, okay, the reason, earlier AI wants to capture here, you know? And the reason to capture this is, I think its black here is still very big. If white doesn't play, the move at black 4 is at least 4 stones here looks dead, right? So if you can do it in center, that means you can fight stones in center. So this might be important thing. So we got this. And maybe the black here, is it possible that is... So white played here. Is it possible that black's looking for cut now? There is co-fight, and play that co-fight. Might be a huge thing. So black here, white, and you see now white capturing a ko. And I guess this black also makes it like, if you played here, is it possible that you kill white group here? White can make a shape with this. But is it perfectly 2 eyes here? It seems. Yeah, it's 2 eyes. So it's still dangerous. Okay, that's still not, you can't kill perfectly. But white here is, maybe at least if you try this way, and if you manage to win the ko, you can capture and threatening to do something. Okay, so black's played here. So asking white to capture. But okay, we got this. So white captures. And that's no trouble. Yeah. Black has to cut this. Black's playing here first. Okay. There is way to connect, I guess. I mean, if you play this is still no trouble for black. And this might be this no trouble. Kill black, kill white stones. That's even less trouble to kill. So if you manage, maybe you have to play this because of Agi here. But if you manage to get right side like this, that might be huge. So white's played here now, okay. So cut. So that's a way, sacrifice a stone. That's interesting, Tesuji, for sacrifice here. Is it good for white in the game or not? But anyway, here you see why white play there is forcing blacks to capture. Tells black is trouble about life and death in top right. And now he managed to cut. So white attach here and pretends that black doesn't really get 2 eyes here. So must be careful. Black can try to spend a move here to improve his connection, but white here is center again. So that means you can still try to save a stone and force black to defend his connection. So strong resistance here for both players, I think. So white here. So what I think about this? Still very good for black, or... Yeah, okay. That's AI was thinking this move is bad. So what I think is maybe just play there to get this one for 2, then play another place here. Or maybe change the move order. Yeah, okay. And answers to 3 will be here. Because if you play that way, that's white, or maybe blacks here. It's difficult for white to make life. So that's like more likely to play here or here to get something. Gives black chance to close. And consider that this way with it's Satori here, so you can try to cut things a little here and maybe pretend that you can maybe also that way you can pretend to do damage here a little. So this is a strong answer here. And the white here is supposed to be losing 3 points. So I think it's good. You give some territory to black with a prisoner. And the thing is, it's good if you almost kill black, or if you kill black. But I'm not sure you kill black. So why connects? I think you will not kill black. So black's defend. White has to defend to still secure connection. And black now play there. So that's left side is great. So since white defends top side, it's important to defend the left. But it should be a good game, yeah. That's very good game for black. Here, yeah. Even AI says played here. Played for bigger. And still it's like white 2, black 3. And AI says to do that way. So that's big area on left for black. But maybe that move make it more difficult to play b5. So white's played here now, black here, okay. White attach, black cut now. And it's going to be white challenge. Black's played here. But also black's challenge, right? That's now the life and death. But if black's accurate and kills white, that's a success, of course. Yeah, it seems to be AI still says very good for black. So what happens here is white can't really play there because you can do Atari here for sure, and that's now capturing here, no problem. And yeah, if you are moving this, that's captures here, that's black will get eye shape and white now all dead. That's like white can resist with this, but you can play it here right now and connects, I guess. That maybe you can survive with this. But at least it's like Sente, and so just play it here will be good enough. Or play it here will be good enough. So that's no problem for blacks to kill white. And yeah, you can't losing the bottom. So you can't accept. And that way black can even consider here, you know? If you cut here anyway, the capture, you can take back here, but black can take here. And yeah, if you connect, that's just not 2 eyes, and you can collapse maybe. So white played here, okay, so black should connect. But black played that way, okay, can connect underneath here. That's the T13. Atari here. Is it so black connect, right? And Ane now for white? No, it's not. He extend here. So extend here, it's I guess you add to defend there. And that's you can do profit. Maybe. So yeah. And but okay, now he's playing here. It will be Sente here. That's okay. Oh, but not. Okay. That's here this white. We expect that's this way. And white Sente. So white Sente can be just here also. But I think it's there is double Atari is no problem. So right? Yeah. It should be. I mean white somewhere else. Black's push, double Atari, captures, that you can play 13 in Sente, but I think it's a white move will be here, and you can play 7 maybe. If you don't, white can capture something, at least getting some corner. But when white played here, black solved here. So cut the 3 stones. That's huge. So white, of course, can capture. White can capture 3 as well, but it seems to be bigger area for black here. So that's like it seems to be like okay. Doesn't really change the lead of black, but still it's around 8-9 points. So that's huge. And now black, white played here, so black finally defends. So he get big corner, and yeah. So now black has to connect, and still it doesn't answer to white here, but that should be okay. White's played here, black's defense. So black is still alive here. That's black. What black said. So he can capture 2 stones. He can make a shape on the side, I guess. Or maybe you should capture. Yeah, that's. Imagine white here. I guess you had to capture here to secure your eye shape. White here, black's here. They are Miyai 3 and 4. And if you white's played here, you cannot capture this, right? But you can play. If white 1, you can play 2. And plays 2 here. Okay, you can do this, but that's 2 eyes anyway, right? So, okay, white here, black has to cut. White played here, wants to kill black stones, maybe. At least asking. Okay. This is, okay, getting liberties. So the thing is, white may try to get a code to force black to connect with 2. So it can reduce a little the liberties. And so this black improve liberties and free tuning to cut and kill white stones. So white defense, black keep playing here. So he's reducing, extend here is big move. That's defense. White here, black should capture, yeah, as we said. The white here, black says, okay, push his Sente. And maybe this is a cut. And if white here, is there any chance that you can cut this? That's should be really huge. So pushing here, white defense, black's blocking, so it can get something or not. Not really. At least it's white cannot capture 3 stones. Black here is huge. Okay, connects now. White here, black's defense. Okay. Keep pushing. So the connection will capture, no, will be Sente, but not capturing 2. But white played here anyway. Black's played here, it's a big move as well. So still question is what happened here? Yeah, here. But that's double Atari, right? So it can be a thing. Okay, so black's here, white here, black's defense, white here, black's defense. Yeah. I think there is a counter that I don't really see. So anyway, white moves al Sente here. Yeah. Here, imagine just you played here. Black's here. You played here. If that way, no, it's not good that way. So when you played here, what we said earlier, we said white here, right? I said black here, but maybe black here might be something. But I guess you can do it like this or something. Hmm. The thing is, there is capture, but that's not enough, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, like, for example, what happened when here? But it's all, anyway, it's black winning, you know? Yeah, for example, here, when here, so black's played here. Yeah, okay. And white here. Yeah. So when here, that black's play this one, okay? But what his AI move is you played one, white captures, black's 3, white 4. So as to connect now. So I think it just, I'm missing something when you played here. I guess you can get this first, no? That's like, if black's here, you can take here. And can be the trade okay for white. For me, it seems not really. Um, so played here, played here. Can you use something? Seems to be... Can white mix life? I don't know. I guess there is a thing like white here. You trade, you know? So I don't know who gets better about this. But anyway, white is not... white doesn't get nothing in exchange. So it might be okay to get Sente. Like, this one is a big move as well, like this. And so white here is going to solve, right? And that's now the black here. It should be no trouble. So black's pushing anyway. White defends here. Okay, and when black's here, white resigned. So the thing is, white has to connect here. And I guess that you got moves here. And that's still huge here, right? Maybe. Okay, AI had another way. AI says to play here. So white's 2, black's 3. That's okay, even better for black, right? So it's more the way I want. That's you connect and kill them. That looks like 10 points more. That way is a huge lead for black. And it was more about, it's like about almost 10 for black anyway. Yeah, but I think AI move is, you know, it's like, for me, it's like white needs something. White needs something, but he had no really time. So he was trying to fix... but here, that's... I think this move for white for me is strange. Let's investigate this. When black's here. Yeah, that's. I was saying that here should be okay, right? And I guess that's black can use this one, but not doing something, right? Yeah, that's not really doing something. So I don't know. Maybe you use this first to got this, and that's not really working. That's just play here, not really working. So yeah, when 2 is not working, you can play there, but you can connect. And when you got this, is black needs to play black 4 really fast. As if you played here, white here, and that's this is disaster for black, and that way disaster as well. So that's black has to play here, and white can still manage to get this and connect things with not so much troubles. That's black to connect, and white can do this. So you can still do few things here. And the ice is black will actually here. So it will be okay for white. But anyway, that way it's still more than 10 points for black. So still black gets a huge lead anyway. But yeah, here it's the thing is black should have cut. That's way better. So as we said, there is huge trouble. And just yeah, white. There is no reason white not playing here, but still, it's black is far ahead anyway. So it's way too resign. And yeah, black got a nice lead anyway uh, from the fight on bottom. The result here was good for black anyway. And the idea of this one, white's playing here, the idea looks cool, very cool, but that's wrong. It seems to be still a playable game here. Black's better, but black is better, but still playable game. But this one is, the truth is, giving too much to black. And in the end, black was playing move on left side, make the game not possible to win for the whites. But white tries very hard, so there is nice to Mego here on left side anyway. The variations here, that looks very nice. So this means Qincheng managed to win the game and the final.